Hey guys, it's the Prince and me. I was gonna go to him for say Prince.
I was about to say, what?
Me and the
Prince?
Prince. Okay, and we are here to interview the great Chris Fucking Cayden.
Yeah.
Look at that man.
How was your day, Cayden?
How was your day?
I can curse.
Yeah, totally. It's on YouTube.
I got told to suck a dick at 8:30 in the morning.
Hey, man.
It was amazing.
Why?
That's where I work. What'd you say? I fucking smacked him, you little shit.
Jesus. You got told.
A lot of dick sucking. A lot of. I gotta suck a lot of dicks. That's what I was told.
Suck a lot of dicks.
A lot of dicks.
Well, was it by a kid or another adult? Another adult? I know.
No, it was a kid.
It was a kid. Yeah, that's what I assumed.
It's a child.
It was a little shit like this guy.
No. Hey, you watch your mouth, right?
Watch your mouth.
That kid is amazing. Did you just spray him? That's amazing. He hit you like a cat. He's like, shut up.
But I'm not ready yet. I will fucking jump off the ship. Anyways.
I would love to see that.
And I'll just get that guy over there.
That guy over there. He's not on camera. He's not real.
Shut up, kid. All right.
Anyways.
The shits. Interesting.
So.
Yeah. You are not prepared for this. This is.
I told you I was not prepared. I was
He
not
wanted us
prepared.
to like go to a house and all. I said, "Fuck that. We're doing it right here." I'm tired. Watch your fucking
Dude,
mouth.
why don't you add something then? Add something.
Add
It's not
something.
my
Oh,
podcast.
Put your in it.
Who's adding? Are you adding?
Add something.
Add something.
Oh, no.
shit.
I'm Adriana and I'm really stupid and I have no followers.
Ask Cayden a question.
You're the.
Cayden,
I asked the first
Cayden,
one.
what made you inspired to wrestle?
Thank you,
Why
kid.
is he asking me?
I was about to ask another question related.
Go ahead, brother.
What was probably your favorite match of 2023 and for what reason? Your personal.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wait. Out of my matches?
Yeah, out of yours.
Me versus Maximo.
You versus Maximo.
Yeah.
Just for the story it's over.
Was that 2023? Or was that
Yeah, that was 23.
Yeah, that was the year 21, right?
20.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck we're at. Year 20, yeah.
Just
Year
because you're.
20, UPW. The match itself was fire, and we beat the shit out of each other. I really liked it.
You had just a nice connection with an old friend there, and just being able to actually
Fuck
tell
him, old friend.
Oh my
No.
god. Oh my, sorry.
Fuck
Okay,
him,
I'm sorry.
Old
Just-
friend. Fuck him, OVW, piece of shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said it. Fuck him.
God damn. But that's nice. What was probably.
That's
I feel just out of my own fucking brain. What is probably. Okay, in general, watching wrestling,
Yeah.
probably the shittiest match you watched.
Now, is it my match
No,
or
it
watching?
could. It could be your match or it could be
Your
watching.
match.
Fuck you! With who? With who?
His face went down.
Who?
Nah.
Peace out,
The
brother.
shittiest match I've ever seen. Later.
Have a good night.
Later, easy.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that's a good question. So,
Snoop Dogg and the Miz.
no, that was actually I've seen worse.
I love that.
Snoop Dogg called that shit with Miz in the ring. Independent or TV?
Doesn't matter.
Anything I've seen on AEW.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh my god.
All right. What was that? Oh, jeez, it just happened. It was the shits. What?
I'm not talking to you. Keep talking.
Shut up.
Something neat.
Mouthpiece of it.
I can't think. AEW. Something. AEW. I don't remember.
AEW, got it.
AEW?
I don't remember the match. It wasn't.
What was it? The fucking what was it? The Jeff Jarrett versus
Jeff Hardy?
Jeff
No.
Hardy. It was the fucking one where they had the fucking leather mask come out.
No, that was the shits. Yes, but no, I've seen worse, and I can't.
Either way, AEW.
I'm
sun's
fucking
out.
tired.
No,
it was,
I believe it.
It was an AEW match, and it was not good. It was not fucking good.
As a child,
Where are you?
I'm right behind you, Cayden. As a child, who made you want to become a wrestler? Like what wrestlers?
So what wrestlers I looked up to?
Yeah.
You probably hear the shit all the time, like Hogan, Undertaker, Randy Savage, Mr. Perfect. I love those guys. Mr. Perfect was one of my favorites.
Did you have like off of moveset? Which one would you say is your favorite? Just all those guys? Because I know Undertaker's
What do you
more.
mean by moveset?
Just moveset, the moves they did. Because I know for Undertaker it's more his character.
Mark.
That'd be me.
I don't really. I'm not a big moveset guy. If you watch my wrestling, you'll see I don't I don't really have a ton of moves.
Yeah.
Have I done them? I've done a shitload of moves throughout my career, but I've never had an actual long ass move set. But if it came to it, probably Randy Savage.
Which really tells me a lot that you care more about the psychology of a match and the actual, in a sense, the characters and how they presented themselves more so than the flashy moves.
I like the story that's being told. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the moves. Like, if they're popping, like, oh shit, make you like, whoa, that was really cool. But I like more of the story that they're telling. You know, what's the background? What's the feud happening? Like the characters. What are they trying to portray?
Was there a specific moment where it was like, because you probably watched wrestling for a long time, what was the moment that you were like, I want to get into wrestling? If you could remember.
I don't fucking remember. Jesus Christ, I really don't remember. But I watched wrestling like all my life. What'd you say? I'm an old piece of shit? What?
Yeah.
Fucking skank.
That's why you know your moves.
The whole student class uses my fucking moveset.
I have a majority
Chris
of it.
Cayden presents.
Yeah,
Chris
there was
Cayden
a
moves.
show
I have
that
a
was like,
majority of it.
it was basically Chris Cayden presents my moveset. Like, that's all it was.
I have David's entire shine.
I was always interested in wrestling, like watching these like larger than life characters and shit. Now you drop it. But the moment I wanted to be a wrestler, I don't know, the first time I watched wrestling, I was like, oh man, that'd be really cool to do. I was a fucking child, but thinking about it, I was like, yeah, this could be cool.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, you stepped on some shit.
I'm a ref, not a cameraman.
What the fuck? You got the ref?
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Sorry, dude. Yeah,
Gang of bones
We're
characters.
24/7. We're 24/7.
All right.
You got a question?
Yes. Why do you like to kick our ass every day?
Yeah, you learn. It helps you learn. It definitely. I don't come into training trying to hurt anyone or anything.
No.
I want people to understand like this is not an easy thing to do, and at the same time, like it's very physical. So people, you got to feel it.
Yeah.
And you're not getting. I'm not saying you got to get murdered, right? You ain't got to like murder someone. But even Suzuki's like laying it in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, y'all?
Have a good night.
Hold on.
Follow me on Instagram.
No,
Don't. We're gonna censor that. We're gonna
Keep
censor
that
that.
Actually,
We're
if
at-
anything, report her on it.
Please
I
do.
will.
Get her account taken
I got
down.
you.
Bye.
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 Chick-fil-A, biatch.
Yo, oh my god.
You need to take the garbage.
You need to take the garbage out.
Yeah.
You're gonna take yourself out with the garbage.
Ah, look at you walking to the door. Yeah. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
See, this is exactly what I thought this podcast would be, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
Where was it?
I forgot the question.
It was why do you like to beat the shit out of us?
Thank you. I don't beat the shit out of you.
No, he doesn't.
But I lay it in. Ever since so when I started training guys, I actually was helping down in the Bronx. And I was helping out, and I would lay it in. Even back then I would lay it in, but when I came up to upstate, and we were the Kayfabe Dojo, there was the term was Dojo Cayden. Dojo Cayden was like no fucks given, like I'm going to hit you. Now I'm not gonna hurt you. I want you to see what's gonna happen. It might not happen here because we all love each other and respect one another, and when no one's trying to hurt another. But outside of here, you know, you don't know what you're gonna get, and I wanted you to be prepared for that. Like guys like Matt Boston, guys like Cody Love, guys like Troy Cooper. These guys, I worked with these guys, and these are guys that came up from me. Regardless of who says they trained with who, what, and fucking probably we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But these are my guys. These are you're all my guys. That's how I see it.
How long have you been training?
How long have I been training people?
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. 2024, 11, longer than that. 15?
My God.
Well, I'll be real. I probably shouldn't have been training guys when I was training because I didn't know a lot. But what I was learning, I was trying to pass on to these guys. I was just helping. and that's kind of how wrestling is. And I wish it. At least that's what I wish wrestling was. Guys trying to pass on the knowledge they're getting. Have I made it into the big leagues? No, but I want to pass on what I know, and maybe, just maybe, someone will get from it, and then move on, and then use that, and maybe they will move on. So I don't know. But yeah, a while, long time.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't? I have a question though, since you're still thinking.
Just talking over you.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
still thinking, right?
I had one that was more so off the direct topic.
I like it. Go.
What was probably your favorite tire that you've seen? Like a
My
favorite
favorite what?
A tire.
Ring attire.
Oh, ring attire.
Yeah, ring attire. Like who has?
Jesus Christ. That's a hard one because, bro, there's so many people that have wrestling here.
Yeah.
Now, when you say it, like my favorite one of all time.
Yeah, like
Tory Wilson.
No.
Tory Wilson.
Say
Tory Wilson. That's a base
Wow.
response though.
Hellcat has pretty fucking sick.
Mhm.
I'll give him that. Like, he had these trunks that were, if you know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like that 80s.
Mm.
He had Krang, like the machine Krang with Krang the brain.
Right.
There was trunks. I actually bought a pair of his gear. I'm not gonna lie. It's a ghost. It's long tights. It's the Ghostbusters gear. He had Jaws. He had some hot shit. I don't know, man. But when it comes to like all time, I always like Gargano's gear.
Yeah.
Gargano's gear was always a pop.
What would you say would make for good wrestling gear for people coming up?
For people coming up.
Yeah, for people coming up.
Now, do you mean like just starting out, or do you mean like?
They probably, because I know E Lucha is obviously. where
Lucha is a go-to because
It's a go-to.
that's where everyone starts. Everyone's got a place to start. You know, if you're just starting out, yeah, you can go to E Lucha. You know, baggy shorts, baggy trunk, baggy tights, long tights. You know, trunks. That's everyone starts somewhere. High spots.
What's okay? This one might be easier, but if you can't think of it, fine. What's probably the worst wrestling gear you've seen someone wear? Like it doesn't even have to be specifically
Dog shit colored. Dog shit, literally dog shit colored, like that brown, but that like milky, dark
chocolate
brown, like
yeah.
real nasty shorts.
Oh.
No knee pads, basketball sneakers. It was the worst, and tank, not a tank top, wife beater.
Oh, God.
It was horrible.
Was it a vet or was it?
No.
No. Okay, it wasn't a vet. Okay, good.
That's terrible.
Got to start somewhere, I guess. It's not there.
Yeah, no. What about you?
He was 2-3 years in, by the way, around
2-3.
So,
Brother, yeah. I thought you were about to say 2-3 weeks
Nah,
in. Okay.
I get everyone's got to start somewhere, but it's like, dude, at least look professional, look the part. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look like long as a star.
Yeah.
Who trained you? That was gonna be my question while we're
So
selling.
that's a great question. I've been trained in a bunch of places. So I was an amateur wrestler. Then, you know, I did the yard thing, which was cute. But then I wanted to take it serious, and I went into a school. A friend of mine. It wasn't even a school. It was like a yard. It's almost like they do in Puerto Rico. You start out in a yard, and his name was Tony Colangelo. He helped me get the basics down. I was very quick. I picked up really fast. Then I went and I trained out in Long Island. Then I went to the Bronx. Then I was in Brooklyn. Then I went to Jersey, which was Ace. I got my name out there at Ace, but I was really all over the place. They called me a journeyman. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I trained in a lot of places.
What do you see in the current landscape of wrestling what is something that you wish more people would do in wrestling?
Take care of one another.
Take care of one another?
Yeah, selling. I guess everyone has their own taste in wrestling, and that's cool. That's awesome. You know, everyone. It's like ice cream. Everyone's got their favorite flavor. You probably heard that one.
Yeah.
But it's just like I wish people would sell more. Like I'm not trying to break the fourth wall, but like I see so many things now on TV or even in the Indies where people are taking these moves and they're like, Jesus, they're standing right back up.
Yeah.
Like it made no sense. Like, why even do it? Like, let me punch you in the face, so that, you know? Like,
Right.
Take a move and make it mean something. Like that's what I want. I want wrestling to mean something again.
Like
We're
we're
gonna
gonna.
hate the standing there. Oh, he's gonna jump on.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that. I walk away.
Like,
I'll literally
okay.
walk away from
So-
the ex Shadowcat. He dove at me on the beach and he never told me and I just walked away. He ate shit on the sand. And that's a shoot. That's up there.
Yeah.
Look at YouTube, Nickel City Wrestling, Defiance versus Deacon and Shadowcat, whatever they were called. I can't remember.
At what point do you like? We're running out. Like we're running out of finishers at this point. I not running out, but like at what point do you think it's like? It's stupid. What year do you think we're gonna have no actual realistic finishers because of how outlandish we're doing them?
No, I think wrestling is recycled.
Yeah.
So whatever you see was old is going to be new again. I don't think people will ever let these like unrealistic finishers like take over the game. And let's like Canadian Destroyer. Yeah, it's cool. You know, when PD brought it up, that was badass, right? But I don't think moves like that will take the world of wrestling over. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit. I've seen people do 720 DDTs. Millie, fuck that up, royally. I've seen people do them correctly, but then I've also seen like the flip DDTs, like top rope, backflip, moonsault, catch it, reverse knee. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen shit like that, but I don't think it'll take over wrestling because people think that's cool, but then there are people that can't take it or won't do it. Like, you know, here, take this big ass Oklahoma Slam as a finish. You know, and the crowd will still you'll get the same pop from that than you will a 720 DDT. Why? Because they might work the crowd more than that person.
What move do you see being the equivalent of a super kick in like 10 years? Like, or at least in the future.
Oh, like used in every single match.
Like overused to the point of nausea. If you could think
It
of
was
one.
getting to, well, the super kick. It was the DDT, it was the super kick. Now, I think it was the Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah.
Next, I think at one point it was the Swanton.
Yeah.
Even the package pile driver.
The package pile driver almost got there.
Even the pile driver in general has just been
The
fucking.
pile, not really, because I don't watch a lot of people do pile drivers.
Yeah.
They're scared the shit out of me. So
Right.
yeah, that's I don't know.
That's right.
Like super kick, yeah, they still do it. So
I would say probably like maybe the low blow.
I'm so comfortable.
Which
The
is-
low blow.
The low blow.
I don't consider that a wrestling move,
That's fair.
but it's a strike.
It's definitely like.
I don't think it'll be overused.
Mm.
I don't think it'll be overused.
I remember when I was younger, or at least seeing someone get hit with a championship, someone get low blow, would be like that's the end
It
of
was
the
like,
match.
oh, that's it. But nowadays it's like low blow, finish. What?
And then they still kick out, and it's like
one.
kick out. What do you think of that?
You have no balls. Literally.
You know what else
This
is
does not
overused
hurt
as hell
you.
now?
I
The
hate
cutter.
that shit.
The cutter is
The cutter
overused.
has been, well, that was going on for a bit, but yeah, the cutter, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's your question?
There's one thing I've been waiting to ask the whole time, but I don't know if I want to give it away already, but I will already. Shoot hard, dude. You said
About?
you-
Oh.
anything. You said you'd be
Well,
able
you
to-
gotta ask me. I can't
You
just
gotta
shoot
ask
on people.
Oh.
You can't just shoot, man.
I can't just turn around and be like, yeah, fuck that guy. Like,
Fuck this piece of shit. Fuck this piece of shit. We're not trying. We're trying to build the wrestling community, not tear it, buddy.
fuck everybody. Yeah, right.
Fuck everybody, yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of shit that's happened here that, you know, sucks. But that's wrestling in general. That's the independent scene in general. Like, people are it's a dog-eat-dog world, man. Like, everyone has fun, and I say this all the time to the students. You guys have heard this 1,000 different times. Like, there's the good part of wrestling, the shit we do in the ring. Then there's the business side, which is the side that nobody wants to talk about. And shady shit happens. Like, people leave, they open up their own place, they take students, they do this. They talk shit about this guy, they talk shit about this guy. They continuously take students. They try to hurt students. They make hits out on students. They try to cancel. But look, I keep going.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's not good for the business. Like that shit. Fuck 'em. Nobody needs that shit.
It's even like,
I'm having deja vu.
I'm assuming you've heard of like Scott Demore getting fired.
Yeah, just like today, like he did. I was just talking to Hellcat. Like he's like, oh fuck him, I don't like him, but whatever. I like Scott Demore. To me, did a lot for TNA. Like I think he kept it on the board.
Yeah.
Like without him, I don't think there was a TNA. They didn't bring. There was an Impact Wrestling. They wouldn't have went back to TNA. I don't think they would have been as big as they are now, and I don't think there would have been anything.
Yeah.
I think they might have shelled out at that point and just squandered everything.
Because it always goes back to the sake of like the big company coming down and fucking. Oh God. Jesus
Why
Christ.
did he was here?
I forgot he was here.
Yeah,
I was
right in
like,
front of
oh
me. I
yeah.
forgot he was here.
That's always the risk when it comes to ever getting popular in anything is risking. As soon as you get too popular, then someone else is coming to take a cut of whatever you just did, whether they deserve it or not.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
Well, yeah, but the thing about TNA, they got rid of him to put this guy in charge who's part of Anthem.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have any wrestling experience.
Right.
So it's like, all right, what about the storylines? What about this? What about that? What about the people that believed in Scott Demore, which was the whole roster?
They literally did it just so that the roster would be closer to Anthem. But that's stupid as hell because
The
that,
company, not the roster, the company. They want the company to be one with Anthem.
which is fucking
It's
ridiculous.
dumb.
It's just cutting off the company by its head. It makes no sense.
It does. In my opinion, it was a bad business move.
Yeah. Because usually with places like WWE, shit can happen, but they can bounce back. With TNA, it's on like.
It was on its last legs, and then, like I said, Scott Demore, I feel, really kept them afloat.
Yeah.
But now you got rid of the leader, which people had faith in. Like, look at the shows. They were like, "Thank you, Scott." Like, and he was very heartfelt when he's like, "TNA's fucking back." Like, he meant that. Like, he was TNA like 0201.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. Maybe 03, 04 or something around there.
Still OG.
But he's still OG. And like, you gotta remember, like Team Canada. It's a bad business move, and I honestly think if they don't fix whatever they did, they're not gonna be around.
Which is depressing because they've lasted for so
And
fucking long.
they've been doing good numbers, and they're working good deals, and now it's like, what?
Yeah, because I recently saw in like what was it, the ratings, they were getting like 100,000 views,
Yeah.
which is really good for TNA.
They're doing great.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm fucking exhausted.
No.
I'm mentally exhausted today.
Oh no, you're absolutely fine.
I'm comfortable.
You have a question, buddy?
Yeah, bitch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bitch.
No, I'm out of questions.
What the fuck?
Side question: is this copyrighted?
Question
Is
for the
this
cameraman.
is the copyrighted song going on gonna hurt the video?
Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt it. I think as long as we don't monetize
Definitely gonna hurt it.
No, it's as long as we don't monetize it, it should be fine. Okay. All right, just for the sake of asking a question, just to get to know Chris Cayden, what's your personal favorite music?
My personal favorite music.
Just music that you listen to.
It really depends on my. I love all music.
Yeah.
It really depends on my mood because I can listen to country. I actually started listening to country not too long ago. I can listen to pop, like if I'm having fun. Slow jazz, if I'm trying to relax, like contemporary. It really depends on my mood.
So you're listening to hard metal when you're pissed off?
If I'm fucking heated, I'll probably listen to like Kill Switch Engage or some shit. More than likely Disturbed.
Fuck yeah.
Disturbed. That's the go-to.
Did you play any games growing up? Like any wrestling games?
What do you mean? Like video games?
Yeah, video games.
Of course, I've played them all.
Oh, really? What was probably one of your favorite growing up?
WCW vs NWO World Tour. For the
That's a good
64.
game.
That is a great fucking game. He's nodding. He knows the deal. That was the greatest fucking wrestling game ever. I don't care what anybody. WrestleMania 2000 was up there, but that was one of the greatest games. SmackDown vs. Raw, Here Comes the Pain was probably really good.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. These fucking games now, I'm just fucking over it.
Is it just because of the lack of arcade feeling? Like it's just
No, I think it's cool. I think all the ideas are cool, but it's the same shit, just done
Copy and
differently.
paste with the new roster
Yeah.
and the new match.
Copy and paste. Oh, all right, we're gonna do WrestleMania 40 years. Hey, we're gonna do 39 years of WrestleMania. It's like, all right, but I've seen it. I've already been part of it. I know what happens. I don't.
they're adding the casket match, the ambulance, and special guest referee.
That doesn't make it a new game.
That's why I'm buying it, dude. I don't give a fuck.
I'm
Good
not
for
buying
you.
it.
That's like 80 fucking bucks.
It
I'm
doesn't
fine with
like
that. I
if
spent-
it was a new game.
You know what's
it'd
cool?
be-
Mr. T and fucking Muhammad Ali are gonna be in
Yeah, Muhammad
That's
Ali
fucking cool.
and their
Mr. T was in
actual
last year, I think.
it. Was
2
he?
years ago.
well, and their actual
That's how much I know.
Muhammad Ali, his character design actually does look really fucking good for this new game too.
Maybe Tori Wilson's in it. I don't fucking know.
I would not be surprised. I would not.
Tori
be surprised.
Wilson,
Would you-
bikini fucking match.
Dude, 40 Years of Mania, they put the Braun panties match on there.
Isn't there? And then there's Bray Wyatt. I think Bray Wyatt. There's something with Bray Wyatt.
Showcase.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Showcase.
He deserves his own showcase too.
So, yeah, I don't.
You know,
I did not have any more questions. It's such.
yeah, no, really.
How do you get this guy as a podcast?
Because look at that lovely face. How could you not see that face and be like, I want to be on a podcast with that guy?
I don't think you're looking at the right guy. Oh, cock. You said cock?
I said cock.
No, you said
I did say cock. He's cock.
Cock.
he's the cock.
Jeez, the fuck? What was that for?
And if you remember, when
What
you're-
is going on?
What is
If
what
you remember
is-
Long Island, he's the fluffy.
Okay, so what is during a heat? What is probably your favorite thing to do just to piss them off?
During a heat?
Yeah, what's
oh,
probably-
I just yell at the crowd. Like me yelling at the crowd gets heat immediately. Come on,
Yell
yeah,
at their
one of
mother.
those. I don't yell at their mother because I have it's like my trigger. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What's probably the most negative response you got from a fan?
What do you mean?
Like what was the most shoot someone got pissed off?
Oh, someone wanted to stab me. Yeah, I was in the Bronx and someone wanted to stab me with a machete.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, I went in. I grabbed green card applications and I threw them in the crowd in the Bronx. Yeah, they didn't like that. I was a big gringo.
That's awesome.
Very big. Don't fucking laugh over there. It was bad. People wanted to fight me. Yeah, it was bad.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen a fan jump the barricades? And what was the
Knock
response?
the fuck out. Immediately.
Knock the fuck out.
He didn't even make the ring. Somebody on the outside kicked him in his fucking face. Like front kicked him in his chin, and he was asleep. He was slumped.
Where was this?
Down in the Bronx.
I'd say the Bronx. Would you say the Bronx is probably a
I've
very?
seen someone do it in Jersey. I've never seen someone. I've seen a fan get hit up in Rochester. I've seen a fan get hit in fucking Pennsylvania.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. That guy kind of deserved it.
I know what you're talking
No, he
about.
deserved it.
Yeah, he
That piece of
deserved
shit
it. Yeah, he was
it.
fucking weird.
How you making him think of all the questions? Come up with a question.
Yeah,
you
dead
fuck.
ass. What's the most other?
have
Okay,
questions in my
would you say the
notes.
Bronx is probably the most aggressive environment that you
No.
wrestled in?
No, I've wrestled in more aggressive.
What's probably like the most
When you
aggressive?
say aggressive, do you mean like
They were
dangerous?
saying dangerous, maybe saying a lot of profanities in a
Oh,
very
that's up
extreme way.
here.
Very
No,
extreme way.
I think Rochester's probably one of the worst places, and by worst I mean crowds. We've had wrestlers slap the shit out of fans because they came out of pocket and said some shit.
Yeah.
The fans probably deserved it. Up here I think fans think it's kind of okay because they bought a ticket
Yeah.
and they can say whatever they want, but reality is you can't say whatever you want because it's first off, it's not that type of world anymore.
Mm-hmm.
People used to say a lot of shit at wrestling shows, but you were very careful saying if you were that close, like you front row, you probably watched what you said to a wrestler because some of these guys will come over the barricade and fuck you up.
Yeah.
I have a question. So we've seen you wrestle. You've wrestled a bunch of bigger names,
Yeah.
like Gangrel more recently. Who are like some of the biggest names you've wrestled?
I never really had a lot of names. Like I've been in the ring with a Jay Lethal. I've been in the ring with a Tommy. Been there with Sandman. Now, when you say wrestling, wrestle them one-on-one? Or just
involved in a match with them. Like, worked with them in the match.
Oh, worked with them in the match?
Yeah, like whether it's teaming or or a triple threat or fucking.
Definitely not a watch. My favorite wrestling match with a big name was Dan Severn. He is the nicest guy I've ever met in my life. Probably because he knows how to kill you within inches and like seconds. But just, I don't know, the way he held himself. He wasn't an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, he was actually really cool to talk to. He loved watching the show. He almost forgot his own fucking spot to come out because he was enjoying the show so much. But and Abyss. Abyss is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I love that dude.
One of my favorite matches is from here about a year ago. You and Jack Vaughn.
Jack Vaughn. He was fun.
So vigorous.
Yeah, he's really cool. He's another really good guy. It's like current OVW heavyweight champion, just saying, I beat him. But with that, yeah, he was really cool. I enjoyed working with him a lot.
And he actually changed in the back with us, and was actually.
He was a human. Like, he was talking to everyone. He shook everyone's hand. I did not know he was that fucking tall. The camera does not do him justice.
He did kind of scare me a little.
Holy shit! He died laughing when I was like, "Bro, I didn't know you were that tall." And he started laughing. He's like, "Yeah, I get told that a lot." I was like, "Holy shit!"
He came in. I'm like, this dude is huge. But like, this is before I ever had a match.
But he was cool. He was shaking everyone's hand.
like.
I remember I told him, I was like, "Yo, I want the opening of the match. I want you to kick my fucking head off." And he's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yes." I was like, "You don't have to do anything. Believe me, I got you." And he's like, "All right." And he looked at Maximo because Maximo was there. And he's like, "Trust him," because he spoke to Maximo, and he kicked me in the fucking head. And we had an awesome match. That was fun. I had a lot of fun with that. I've had a lot of people tell me that was a really good match.
That was great.
What's the most blood you've spilled in a ring?
You yourself and for your opponent.
Oh fuck. Well, we had the War Games match over by Pineapple Jacks. Maximo was bleeding. I was bleeding. I think Loke was bleeding. It was pretty fucking rough. But I think the most blood I ever spilled. It was a match I had in Jersey. I got hit with a bottle. And I was cut over here. There's a picture of me. I was like very skinny, by the way, and very terrifying. And I had a sledgehammer, and it's somewhere online, but it was a really good photo. It was really good. That was probably the most blood I've ever spilled. But there are other matches where I definitely got busted open the hard way.
Was one of your opponents that ever bled in the ring?
My opponent?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't know. Who did I wrestle that bled the most? I don't know. I don't think I ever really had someone get busted open that much. I've never been one to like kill somebody, so they're not. I don't really bust them open a lot, but I really got to think about that. I don't even know.
What's probably the most dangerous weapon you've used in a match, if you can think of that? Legos. Fucking Legos.
Oh my god. Out of every fucking thing I've ever used in my life, and I've used a baseball bat with thumbtacks, I've used thumbtacks, I've used a fucking crowbar, crowbar, I've used the fucking gimmicks underneath the ring. A fucking Lego is the most dangerous fucking weapon there is. It got stuck up my ass when I did a Shining Wizard. It hurt so bad. A fucking Lego.
That's awesome.
Legos suck.
Would you take another Lego bump again?
No. I would have to get paid so much money.
Would you, well, how does a thumbtack spot feel for you?
I don't really, they don't bother me anymore. I had them, I landed on them. They don't bother me.
as a first time for me taking one, do you think it would be?
It would suck.
It would suck.
Oh yeah.
Definitely like
Your pain tolerance has to be high.
You have to actually.
Because going in, like it's like oh, getting pulled out sucks.
And then fucking just
That's
having to
pulling them out sucks.
having to wrestle on top of that because
They're in you for the match.
I would say logically, I've always thought this about tacks. It logically doesn't make sense to go for the pin after the thumbtack spot because they're trying so hard to not be in those thumbtacks.
Yeah, they suck.
Their back
It
is going up.
fucking sucks.
I can imagine. Worst chair shot you've taken?
Long Island, I was wrestling this kid, and he swung the chair, and I did not put my hands up.
Oh.
And I fucking now, mind you, I don't always put my hands up.
Yeah.
Because I like the old school feel. I blacked out, and when I opened my eyes, I was on the floor in the fetal position.
Was
I
that
was fucking out.
was the match? Was it a multi-man match? Or
No, it was a singles match.
Oh, was
I
it?
fucking hit me. I rolled out the ring, and I was in fetal. I woke up because he was picking me up.
Got you.
Was it
Okay.
a like swing sideways or over? the head?
Swing side. No, it was over the head.
Ooh.
Fucking caught me right over the head.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm always so hesitant to throw those.
Think.
You have anything else?
Better motherfucker.
Do you have something?
No. Do you want to stay here anymore? It's like 10 o'clock.
Is it really?
Yes.
I'm having a lot of fun.
I am too.
I am too.
But we can always.
You got 40
Let's
minutes.
have a part 2.
You got,
40 minutes.
you got 40 minutes of an
Yeah,
interview.
but we-
Part two? Should we do part two?
We can always do part
Ref B, should we do part two?
I think we should have a part 2.
I think we should have a part 2.
Think so?
This
Let
time,
us know what you think of the Chris Cayden.
the fucking Chris Cayden. Next time maybe we'll do it more virtually. Either way.
Oh, we can do it fucking wherever. I don't care. We were here, and I really.
Next time I'll actually bring a sheet of questions.
Yeah, motherfucker.
But anyways, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Cayden.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this interview, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night as I go and beat the. Is it still rolling?